Alright, welcome back. So, as we left, Carrion has now realized that she is on her own in the mist, where she can't really notice where anybody else is. She doesn't hear anybody. She can't really see where they are. As far as they know, she should be behind them. But it's just, she also realized that this light she was following, she's not getting closer to it. What are you doing, Carrion?
There's no need to freak out. Okay, there's a little bit of a reason to freak out. Would my Arcana check give me any more knowledge of like what type of what I could do here?
Sure. Only part of this is an illusion. There's another layer to the magic. It's not something you've actually probably encountered before, but you've realized there is another layer to the magic. Something a little different. You're getting lost on purpose, almost. This is like getting you lost. You keep ending up at seemingly the same place, but now you're separate from everyone, and that's a different place. So maybe it's like almost as if you're all in the same place, but not, if that makes any sense. It's a confusing thought.
Can I roll an occultism to... Oh, no, that's the wrong game. Never mind.
Yeah. Wrong game. You fail.
Well, I'm going to roll an Arcana
and
see if
fan.
I can places. I know something has to be going on.
Sure.
I'm also going to roll an Arcana because I'm an artificer.
You don't know nothing. What are you
Nope.
talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about, Claude? You know nothing.
Okay. Catherine, I mean, you feel like there is definitely some kind of magic at work here.
I feel like there's some kind of magic to work.
I mean, you've probably been thinking that for a while anyway, but the thing is, like, you probably have slightly less evidence at this point in time than Carrion, unfortunately, just because of the nature of what you've been doing lately, and what she's done to get lost. So, you feel like there's probably some kind of illusion at work, at least, but it's nothing you've ever heard of. Like, getting lost like this.
I'm going to yell for Carrie. Not gonna get a response, right? So
Nope.
I will be like, Radiant! Tell Kaz I'm gonna go forward with the rope and to follow.
Kaz! Wintress wants to follow Carrion, but she's going to take the rope and have us all walk towards where Carrion is.
Okay. We'll head back that way as well.
Wait, Kaz, tell them to wait a second. Wait for us to get there.
Wait, we're just gonna meet up with you and I'll go together.
I'm just gonna not gonna wait for a response and just start pulling the rope.
Okay.
Alright. Go and catch up, I guess.
Yeah, you'll, like, double time it, like, do a little, like, sprint or something as she's walking and catch up with her. Probably gather up the rope, I'm guessing. And all everything you were using. So the 5 of you will continue kind of walking back towards where you think Carrion is, towards this torch. Please, let me just roll something here.
Roll insanity.
Roll
Okay.
insanity.
Some of you start to get the feeling that, like, as you're heading towards where this torch that's supposed to be Carrion is, you're not getting any closer.
Does anything click with, like, the Arcana check that I made before?
Kaz, you're one of the ones that don't realize that. You and Radiant.
Oh, never mind then.
The other 3 actually are the ones that realize it, even with their penalties.
Really?
I rolled a bunch of d20s for you to understand it or not, and guess what? 3 of you rolled really well. 2 of you rolled badly. Or bad enough.
Something seems wrong here, friends. I think there might be some strange trickery at work. I don't feel like we're getting any closer to that light.
There's definitely some magic going on here. It's not something I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
You actually, like, Wintress, you realize it, you don't see the little light anymore. The one that Carrion was walking towards. It's Only her torchlight is what you see now.
Okay, that's strange.
Can I make another?
I don't want
insight check?
Carrie to disappear like that other light did. She is my only friend, and I don't want her to disappear.
What about us?
Okay,
We've saved
Cass,
your life
you're my
countless
friend.
times over. I healed you when you were dying.
So did I.
Radiant healed me better.
No, she didn't even heal you. She just like patched you up, and I was the one
No.
who actually restored the life bar.
She did healing.
Before, not the last battle, but before that.
I
No, she also
guess.
did healing after that.
After the battle, right?
Oh, yeah,
but
you're
He
right.
healed me for almost 20.
Claude, you think about it for a while, and you're like, man, this is like strangely like. It's as if we're like walking in the same place constantly, but that doesn't make sense because you're walking somewhere. Because like you begin to realize that like it's almost as if the same maybe 100 feet constantly repeats. At least the walls look like that.
I'm gonna take out my soap.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a mark on the walls.
Okay.
An X.
Sure.
I'm gonna do that for every 20 feet we move.
Okay.
can I knock on the floor? See if anything happens.
Sure. It's stone.
This dude's over here
part of
knocking
me
on
wants to-
stone.
I want to believe
be
that there's like
wood.
a hidden trapdoor below this or something that just like gets us
Maybe-
out of here.
Maybe going through one of the buildings is the answer, but I don't know.
We can't reach the buildings, right?
You can, as I said, there is open windows and doors in the bottom floors that are just open. There are also the small alleyways that are offshoots.
Okay.
I don't want to go anywhere off of here until we're all together again.
No, I agree. I'm just saying that might be the next thing we
Carrie
try.
was
5,
right in front of me.
10,
Her light's
15
still there.
marks. As you're still walking. The 16th mark? Actually a little off from the 16th mark. There's a mark on the wall.
Guys, we're going in circles.
Also, you
Great.
measure that is less distance than you had for your rope, too.
Huh.
That really makes no sense.
Dimensional circles! Dude, we got it. It's all Inception here. I don't know what that is, but it's Inception. We keep going deeper.
Kazarin, you
Yeah.
realize there must be some kind of actual dimensional magic at play here with this. More than just an illusion.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can
that's,
anyone get rid of this?
this is bad. There's like some interdimension shit. I don't care for it.
I am ill-suited to deal with this. As much as I want to regroup with Carrion, perhaps there may be some solution to what we seek in one of these buildings.
You always want to get rid of Carrie.
No, far from it, actually. I'm trying to convince her of the values of life, but she doesn't want to listen to me.
Look at this guy. He's always like, oh, get rid of Carrie.
Max, may I?
Wintress, I may not have ears, but certainly I can hear that your reasoning is not sound.
I mean,
Max, may I speak with you for a moment?
Absolutely.
Has
yeah,
If we can't figure this out
those two
soon,
undead people. They want to
I
take
may need you
everything
to
I
do
love from
something
me.
drastic.
they're fine.
Can you repeat that?
If we can't figure this out soon, I may need you to do something drastic.
What do you mean?
I may be able to get answers from my mission,
Oh. Well,
but I would have to visit her in her realm.
how do you do that?
Well, how do you think?
Someone's got to impale the crap out of him.
Does Claude have to die for that to happen?
Well, be near death.
Yes,
Let's not go down that route. Certainly, there's
I'm saying if we can't figure anything else out.
right, but okay. I hear you, but it's against my decision to want to follow through with that. So let's do our best to not get to that point. Okay, back to the group.
Mm.
Carrion asked a question.
Yes, what was your question, Karen? Sorry. was waiting for
It's
them
in
to
the
finish
chat.
It's in the Roll20 chat.
Yeah, you can go to a building.
I'm gonna do that because I'm not just gonna sit here and stare at a torch.
It looks as though like a staircase leading up is collapsed, and it's just like a kind of ruined building. Nothing much in the interior. Just empty and dirt. The fog doesn't seem to reach in here, at least, though.
Is there any way I could? I know the staircase is collapsed, but is there any way I could climb up?
You could try to climb up the outside. You could probably try to get through the rubble.
Only someone had a ladder.
Is that an athletics check?
It would be an athletics check to climb the outside wall. It would
But
be.
yeah, I'm strong.
All right. You managed to barely make it up to the second floor. It looks as though you were having some trouble, but some of the damage to the lower parts of the building allows you to kind of climb up. You'll make it into a second-story window, which you'll find yourself in another open room. You can see that there's a collapse in the stairs leading down, and a collapse in the stairs leading up.
Oh, god damn it. They're probably the same fucking thing. If I look up, do I see a roof?
There is a roof above you still.
From the outside, how far up was the roof?
You couldn't tell. Along the early on, you could see a couple 30-foot buildings. In this area, you have not found one over 30 feet. So only when you get lucky do you see closer to the roof in the fog. Most of the time, it's just fog obscuring the top of the building.
I think I'm just gonna keep trying to climb up.
Okay. All right. So you'll be doing that for a while. The rest of you, what's your plan currently?
Is there fog above us?
Oh yeah, it's all around you.
Okay. I summon my dancing lights and try to see if I can maybe make it more visible for us.
You'll throw them up. They'll just be lights glowing in the fog. If you get them.
I was kind of hoping they would dispel them. Huh?
Kaz!
Yeah.
Fuck aliens.
No.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Kaz, your turret, that lets you go up, doesn't it?
How long have we been walking around?
Let's say maybe a half an hour since you short rested.
Oh, then yeah.
Can you get us a better vantage point?
I could give one of us a better vantage point. I don't think the turret is capable of carrying all of us.
And I don't really feel like flying away from the rest of you folks after what happened to Carrion.
Can we see her light?
Well, Kazran will be attached to
I'll tie a rope.
So he'll come back down.
I'll tie a rope to myself and climb up. So then you could there's a rope connecting me.
Okay. And you'll be attached to your turret, so you'll come back down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's try that. See if we can get a vantage point. I'll let you borrow my dancing lights while you're up there.
Thank
you.
Do I still see her torch?
Actually, now that you've been kind of looked away, it's gone.
Carrie's gone forever.
It'll be fine.
Okay, Kazran.
We'll
Give me a perception check. Once you get to the top, you will find yourself up on a roof. Everything is still shrouded in fog and mist, but you've almost risen above a little bit of it, and you can see black clouds above you with this kind of beams of moonlight which kind of come down occasionally and shine down on things. But the moonlight is strangely eerie, and it doesn't and it just seems to create these almost kind of beams within the fog itself.
I don't see fuck all.
You don't really see anything.
Nope.
And actually scratch what I said to you, Max, because actually I don't get that till later.
Okay.
I'ma come back down.
I knew I shouldn't have given her those good berries because I could have casted.
Kazran, did you see anything up there?
Not really. There's.
Do you think one of the other ones of us might be better eyes?
Perhaps. Listen, you're welcome to try. Go ahead, take the turret up. I couldn't personally see much. There is a strange black cloud above us. I don't know how to fight a cloud. So that's not going to help.
I'll take it up and see if I can see anything.
Okay.
Make sure to come back down swiftly. Last thing we need is to get separated once more.
Well, I think Kaz still controls it, so he'd have to bring me up and down, technically.
Right.
I'll yell down when to stop, I guess, and when to bring me back.
Okay.
All right.
You can get to the top. You'll find yourself on kind of a wrecked rooftop in amongst the towers. Make a perception. All right. There's something you begin to notice about all this stuff. Like, you take a look around, and you begin to realize this looks very different than the place you started in. Of course. You found yourself in some kind of plain pocket. You realize that, like, you see, like, wait a second. There are rows and circles of things.
Are we in a circle?
But it's not just you. Like, if you look over, there is what looks to be, like, maybe a similar street that as the one you've been on, in the next row over. And then another one.
We're definitely in a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
How's the old man gonna eat our flesh if we're lost in this?
I don't think we were gonna let the old man eat our flesh anyway.
I mean, if I die, someone has to do something with my body. Don't look at me like that, Kaz.
I mean, something does happen to the body. That's true.
Are you going to come back down and, like, describe what you saw to everybody?
Yeah. I'll ask Az to bring me back down.
Beep.
You. What you see is Carrie gone forever. Am I gonna have to find a new demon best friend?
Also, when I come back down, I'm back to the tiefling.
Okay.
Well, there you go. There's your other demon best friend.
You see a very pissed off look on my face.
Why do I have to be friends with an undead demon?
So how did it go?
Tell us more.
We're in a giant maze.
Uh-huh. That sounds right.
That repeats.
Mm-hmm.
Unsurprising.
Right.
You were gonna say something, DM?
No, that's about it. Giant maze.
Okay.
That repeats.
Maybe a pocket dimension of some sort.
What if we just, like... So we've been just going along the same route in a straight line?
Kazrin, that sounds familiar, what he just described.
Oh, no.
Wait.
How so?
Yeah, I don't remember hearing about this, or does only Kazrin know about it?
Oh no, it's the amulet.
No?
Is it the lecture that we saw about
Nope.
temporal distortion?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is related to his
Kaz?
backstory.
No, my backstory is I lit a bunch of houses on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
not
it's
related
not
to
relevant then.
backstory.
Gotcha.
It is related to a check you had earlier that I'm allowing you to realize something that a little bit of.
Oh. The Arcana check that I made?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember-
Kaz ran significantly smarter than Fish.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have to help me out.
I will help you out if you're not remembering here.
Remember, it was like the dimension and the time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Give me a second here to go on my phone. I'm gonna send you a nice message just so that
There you go.
it'll make you look smarter that way.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Like a stroke of
edit
genius,
this.
like, aha!
We can edit this in post.
There you go.
Fuck! Oh. It's not just a maze. It is literally like a maze. Like the thing is called maze. Okay. We are stuck in like a literal. It's a magical. It's not just a magic street. The entire thing is a construct.
How do
What
we
if
get
burn
out
it
of it?
down?
That's a good question. Do we get out? Let me.
You probably don't remember exactly. You know that there are tricks to escaping it, and that it have to be found.
Yeah.
Am I onto something with the knocking on everything?
Maybe. You don't know for sure.
Okay, I'm going to try and. We've been going in a straight line. I'm going to try a side alley and use that to get out of the maze.
Okay.
Wait, can we come with? You're not going alone, are you?
I mean, you can come with if you want.
We should stick together.
True. Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
Okay, let's do that.
Or at least stay on the rope
Okay,
line, you know?
you will move through a side alley. It looks like one of these kind of alleys that you encountered before, kind of winding for a little bit, and lead into another one of these roads, like you just were in. Almost like you just came out to where you were. And in fact, it's so much just like you came out, there's soap marks on the one wall.
Okay.
It's like a Lost Wood scenario where you have to go a specific way, otherwise you get reset.
It's been a while since I have paper and I have a thing. Can I try to like map out at least what I can? I have keen mind, so I can literally remember every move that we've made.
Sure.
Or you can just do that.
Yeah.
That's a feat that I took.
Oh, that's awesome.
I also always know where north is.
Okay.
What? How? What?
He has the brain of a...
You will notice as you're like understanding it right now, there is no north in here. You can't find north, which is very unusual.
I don't think so we're not actually on the prime material plane anymore. What's happened is we've fallen into a demi plane that is literally just just a very large labyrinthine map. Fuck you. So we're no longer. So the reason why we can't get anywhere is because we're just staying in the same place over and over again. Yes. We need to find our way out of the maze, and backtracking isn't going to work because it's just trying to find the right way to describe this.
And
it fucking sucks.
And it's like, you know, this is different than probably an average maze spell. There's probably like an illusion put over top of it to make it more confusing for your eyes.
Right, okay.
It's like someone like created a more powerful version of the maze almost spell.
Is there anything I can do to try to escape?
Sure.
Can,
You can.
well, with illusions, can't you disbelieve them?
You can try to insight through them. Yes. The only one that actually like saw through some of it was Wintress.
So what can we do? Was that just a perception check that Wintress made?
It was an insight check that she made.
Okay.
Did I make an insight check?
You
Did I
did,
make
and you were
insight
You
successful.
did something, yeah.
Yeah. You noticed stuff was
I-
wrong. Yeah. You
Oh
noticed.
yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
It was literally an hour ago.
So I'm essentially trying to like brute force intelligence my way through this instead of
Yes.
just like.
Why don't you give me an insight check followed by an intelligence check, though? Well, first give me
Okay.
the insight check. I'll give you that one. Pretty good insight check, okay. And then an intelligence check.
Fuck.
You're...
Can I track Carrie?
I'm going to try thinking about this too.
You want to try to do the same thing? Like,
Yeah.
like try to like see through the illusions, because he's saying that, and then trying to like figure out where the maze is. Go ahead. Okay. Katsumiji's an insight.
Yeah, now for the intelligence of a whopping, I have 11. Slightly better, but not much.
Can I try too?
Sure! You're very insightful. Surprisingly, all of you are very insightful.
Can you inspire yourself?
Yeah,
Yes.
I should be able to.
Yes,
Wait, it
you
says
can.
inspire others. Okay, so I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Yeah, you just use Bardic Inspiration on yourself. Roll your d20. Let's see how well you roll. and then you could use your d6 on this one. Or I think
Wait,
it's
do I
D8
roll a intelligence?
Just roll
or-
straight
Yeah,
intelligence.
straight intelligence.
Yep.
You click on the intelligence stat
Yeah.
on the left.
There we go.
Okay.
You can
Roll
add
your
6 to it.
D8. He's a
Or
D8 now.
D8. Oh yeah, that's right. You can add 8 to. So let's see. You might get it.
Like this.
Yep. Okay. You don't get you get better insight into this. You're like, I kind of understand how this place works a little bit better. You don't understand how to get out, though, at least.
Wonderful.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's.
Maybe
Can I
we should
Arcana
put
this
our
or no?
heads together. And
Yeah, that's exactly what I was.
Together?
That's what I was thinking. We work through this together rather than just. I'm gonna start sketching out, like I said, I'm sketching out where we've been to try to
Uh-huh.
figure a way out of this.
All right.
Can I
just-
assist
Can we
him?
find Carrie first, please?
We're working on it.
I think
Sure.
the thing is, I think Carrie might have found her way out.
Maybe that's why she disappeared.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's my thought at least.
Okay. Yeah, I will give it to you, but just because you can draw a rudimentary map, yeah, sure. Claude can help you in this case. So go ahead and roll with advantage. Now,
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to say something to Maxwell. Do you want to inspire Kazrin in this case?
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Uh-huh.
I cast my final bardic inspiration on Kazrin,
Yeah.
because that's all 3 of mine for now.
So one of your checks you can use it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
You don't have to roll the insight again. You all made
Okay.
the insight the first time. I will not have you roll that again.
Okay.
just
So you can-
intelligence with advantage.
Intelligence with advantage, and you do have the
And
got my
if
1d8
you have
too.
the 8d8 you can
I'm
use.
gonna need it.
Yeah.
Guys, what are we doing?
Uh,
16.
It's kind of okay.
That's
What
the
the hell?
highest one so far.
I'm good at intelligence.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just have not rolled well. Give me a second here to do something. Because, oh, you can roll. You can roll.
What exactly are y'all doing over there, Kaz?
Okay, Wintress, you might be able to help with this action. We're trying to figure out our way around. You have experience.
Ah! I think we go this way.
Was that radiant?
Yes.
Radiant? Is there something you want to tell us?
I rolled for her, and she rolled a 19 on her intelligence.
Fuck yeah!
And she gets plus
you-
3. She's
You know
a
what? Better than what we've got. Radiant will follow your idea.
Okay. So she'll try to, like,
God.
lead you through the maze.
I miss Carrie.
It's like a Jimmy Neutron brain
You had
last moment.
so many chances with the goddamn...
Oh, I'm unhooking the pitten, by the way.
Yeah.
That was painful.
Eventually, she'll kind of, like, lead you down one of the alleys, and you'll turn the corner, and then all of a sudden, you will just find yourself out in the street where you were. But this time, it feels different. It's, like, less fog, and you can see, like, different
The
buildings
sky.
around you.
Carrie?
Switching back to Carrion, you finally managed to climb up the building. Please give me perception.
Like, listen, I don't have a fancy turret. I'm doing this all myself.
Or a
Yeah.
ladder.
Hey!
Hey, it's
Are
a
you?
goddamn maze.
She's
Listen,
still in.
I've got paper, I've got a quill, and I've got ink. I'm gonna sit here and draw myself a goddamn map.
Okay, you'll draw a simple map. Just keep rolling me a bunch of intelligence checks then as you wander around in your map, and we'll see how long it takes you to actually get out.
Me?
Yes, because you're apparently
Yay.
still in. We thought maybe you had somehow got out.
Oh
Fucking
no!
hell.
Just keep rolling. I want to see how many it is. I'm gonna tally them out.
Close.
Keep going.
It's getting smarter. Well, no.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
my God.
I don't know.
Nope.
Okay,
Wait,
at
why
this
so
point-
many?
Literally at
No,
this
keep
point,
rolling.
Uh-huh.
Keep
No.
rolling.
I'm telling you, at this point, Carrie's like, I want to take a nap. So she's gonna take a nap.
Okay, you'll take a nap. And then you'll wake up.
I'm taking a long rest. I
Okay.
don't care.
So 8 hours will
Can-
go by. And
Can
then-
we all take a long rest then?
Oh yeah, Carrion is not there.
Yeah, I don't think we want to leave this area in case she is still in there.
No, we're gonna
Found her.
we're gonna camp here.
Yeah.
The way that maze works is it just dumps you out where you got in, usually.
Okay.
Radiant.
Are you sure time isn't of the essence? Aren't you guys gonna get hungry?
I have rations.
Yeah,
For
we
how
all
many
have.
days?
All right.
I have rations I can give them. I don't need them.
Karen,
Fair enough.
once you wake up, what are you going to do? Because I'll tell them how long it'll be that they'll wait once you're done this. Are you going to continue to try to find your way out?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
She's in like a completely different game compared to us.
Uh-huh. Keep going. One of these will make it. Oh, fortunately, can't critically fail. That was just awful. Hey! There you go!
First try.
Let's see here. It was 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. That is...
Almost a full day.
It is literally like 12 hours after you got out.
Oh.
11 rolls.
I'm dying on the inside just thinking about
To be
that.
fair, there was a 15% chance of rolling successfully to get out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She did not have a good percent chance. I think all of you had a percentage chance on your own, but you know,
Oh, mine was less. I have to get +0 to my intelligence.
yeah,
Yeah, you had a 5% chance.
on your
Yeah.
own. Yeah. That's why working together, it's like, this is very good, because there's people that have intelligence, and like, being able to be like, we have
I have
some-
insight. I don't have intelligence.
I have intelligence. I just rolled like shit.
Same. Same.
And a +2 at least.
all of a
Didn't
sudden,
have
like,
anything
you've been camping for a long time, resting up, and like, you're just like, you're getting more and more concerned, because you like, you can tell that you're like outside of the maze, like you're back into the reality, but all of a sudden, Carrie just pops back into existence.
I miss her.
Like what, right in front of us? Or
Yeah, like literally right in front of it, like where you guys popped in.
Oh.
Why
Hey,
would Carrie leave me?
Yes.
Carrion's
since
there.
we took a long rest, who am I now? 'Cause I'm not going to bother changing myself.
What dice roll is it?
I
D5.
have this
D5.
gray, scary mouth tiefly as my
Yeah,
name, and
there's
I
5
my
different-
normal-
3.
Ooh, I'm a dwarf male!
I mean, there's a dwarf male next to me.
And I'm not stoned right now.
amazing.
Oh yeah, I know what dwarfs look like. I made myself stone before, and it's like, wait a minute, I didn't need to do that.
I miss Carrie.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, it's Carrion.
He's been like clawed to, after the rest, like changed form to some kind of strange looking creature.
I don't know what that is.
Remember the statue we saw?
The dwarf.
I'll change back to the statue. This one.
Yes.
This is what these creatures look like. I go back to the dwarf.
Okay.
They're
All
very
right, then.
beardy.
I was one at one point.
You were like
And
literally.
do it again.
You were like the only dwarf to have visited Rath, has the most tragic backstory in history, and ended up as part of you.
Yes.
It's like one dwarf wound up there and just like got through the shit and ended up as part of a horrible experiment.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Anyway, you've all reunited back in the real world, having escaped the dimensional maze.
How long have we been on this island now?
You have no idea.
I think it's been about well, would I with my whole keen mind shit.
Probably been a day.
Okay.
How long did the ferryman say? Was it
3.
3 days?
3 days. Yeah.
Dead Rising, I forgot. Okay, good.
So we have half a day to get where we need to go, and then a day and a half to get back.
Again, most of that day was spent in like a maze.
Yes.
Or waiting for someone to get out of it.
Hey, I hate this island. This was a terrible vacation idea.
I agree. I thought it was terrible from the start, and I'm surprised we're still...
I didn't
What are
say
you
it was.
talking about?
I didn't suggest it as
Carrie?
a vacation.
Am I just
Barry,
hearing?
I've been here for like 5 minutes.
I've been in a corner crying about Carrie.
I told you twice that Carrie was back.
Why would I believe
Wasn't that fun?
What reason does he have to lie to you about your friend coming back?
I'm not a liar. I consistently tell the truth.
Did you see all my soap marks?
It's okay, I love you, Cass.
No, you never saw a soap mark.
No.
Carrie, how are you? Are you distraught even in the slightest?
No.
It's a lot of weed, I'm guessing.
Why am I not surprised?
How much?
What did you experience while you were gone?
Are we?
Definitely dimensional magic. That was fun. Went around in circles for a while. Fell off a building a few times. Smoked a lot of weed, and that's why I'm so calm right now.
Smoke
I hate
leaf.
to
Thank
ask
you,
this.
smoke leaf.
Smoked a lot of smoke leaf.
How do we know
I-
she is herself?
Look at her. It's her.
Carrie didn't
At
reject
this-
my hug, so it's her.
I tried to
promise-
detect her thoughts, but knowing her, she'd probably punch me.
I pinky promise that I'm not thinking about killing any of you.
And if that's a lie, we get to take the pinky.
You can roll an insight check on that. I don't know if she's lying or not. Are you lying? Do you have to make?
I'm not
Do you have to
lying.
make a deception? No. Okay.
No,
I'm going to
not
roll an
lying.
insight.
All right. She doesn't seem like she wants to murder you.
She seems
Carrie,
herself.
I promise the next time you get lost,
We just
I'll
have
hunt
to-
you down
this
to
is
the
what-
ends of the earth. This is what I trained for, Carrie. Hunting
This
you
is
down.
why we don't separate, though, because how do we know that we're going to find each other as each other?
It's literally not an issue anywhere except for this island.
No, that's what I mean in here.
It's like literally not an issue. It is up this island. You are not wrong.
I mean, why we're here, we should not separate at all.
I like
agree.
this idea. Granted, the one time there were duplicates, we were as a group.
Yes.
Listen, there's no foolproof plan. Let's just
What if-
continue on and hope we don't
what
get
if we
trapped in
make-
any fucking mazes again. That wasn't
Carrie,
pleasant.
Can
what
you-
if we make 6 groups of 1?
No.
No.
That's not a
Then
I
great.
we're-
refuse.
Then we can all be together, but not.
Kaz, can you point us in the right direction that we were heading towards the center?
Oh, you know what? Where you
Yeah.
were heading? You were heading like you can point towards.
Well, he always knows where north is, so
Yeah,
I figure
yeah.
he's the best person to point out.
I'm actually
We need to
gonna
go in that direction.
put the keen mind thing in the thing so you can see all the cool stuff I get.
Yeah, you get a lot of good stuff.
It's just
This
big
is
smart.
an island and not a mountain, so I
Okay.
can't help very much. If it was a mountain,
Oh yeah, you always know the number of hours left in the next sunrise or
That's
Wait
sunset.
a
why I
second.
know how long I've been here.
Yeah,
Within the past month?
Yeah.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He has eidetic memory.
Sorry.
For my dad's room.
Ow. Don't hit me.
Beat him up! Beat him up!
Beat him up!
Bring the hands!
Okay.
Throw hands! Do it!
Don't listen to her.
I'm listening.
No,
Tell her I'm gonna come over and tickle her.
Joe's coming to tickle you.
Okay, I don't care.
Hey, no biting! Get out of here right now. Biting is bad. I'm
Okay.
smacking the butt.
I'll come over
Oh.
and sit on her.
She's gonna sit on your
I
face.
bite on you.
I didn't say her face. That makes it 100 times worse.
That does.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Look, my brain is addled already today.
My
Just one of those days.
stupidity.
Stupidity. Anyway, getting back to something as a sign of what we were at. So, okay. Yeah, you know, show us which direction to go. You will continue for maybe, like, a couple thousand feet forward, going down an actual road now, which you will see differences in the buildings and stuff. And at the end of that, there will be a large set of gates that actually seem relatively intact. There will be three of the purple flames on either side, and the large metal gates in front of you.
How,
Sounds like a
Oh, go ahead.
house. But it's not. It's just a gate.
how tall are the gates?
They're built in some kind of actual wall that spans up maybe 60 feet.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
And what kind of gates are they?
metal. Like, there seems to be an actual, like, stone wall separating out some part of the city now. And these
This
gates
must
blocking
be the center.
Excellent. Are the gates unlocked?
They're closed.
Are they solid or are they bars?
Wait, hold up. Let's
Solid.
not touch it.
Solid metal.
So it's like a door rather than like a barred gate.
Yes.
Like,
it's like two doors, you know, two big metal doors.
A bard gate as I whip out my loot.
no.
And they're like, I'll say the doors themselves are pretty big, so they're probably like 30 feet tall.
Okay, let's not touch the doors. Everything on this island's trying to kill us. I don't
I
want to
touched the
just.
door.
Okay.
You just tap the door. It feels like metal.
Listen.
I want to
it's a
roll
move.
an insight.
Does
to
it
see if
ring?
this
Does it
is
echo like a
actual
big ting?
actual.
I mean, are you gonna knock on the door?
I'll knock on the door.
Wait, don't do it. Hold on. I summoned my mage hand, and I have it knock on the door for us.
I knock on it before the hand gets there.
you're like, so there's this like, like two knocks. Nothing seems to happen for like a minute or two, but then all of a sudden you hear this as the gates begin to
All you
open
have to do
towards
is be
you.
polite.
We're all gonna die. Let's go.
Two warriors, like in full metal armor, concealing like who and what kind of creatures they are, with large spears and shields, will kind of move forward from inside the gates. Who
Hello.
comes
Hello.
here?
My name is Kazran.
He's a goblin.
I'm a goblin.
I'm a goblin. It's my deal.
What purpose do you have here?
Vacation.
What he meant to say was that. What are we looking for?
You're wrong.
What are we looking for?
I'm not here for vacation. I'm here to find out about myself, possibly.
Oh, really?
Soul search.
We're here for self-introspection, good sirs.
I was hoping to find out my nature. I'll say that, and I'll change back to my human self.
Okay. Can you only change into humanoids?
I change into the dwarf stone thing. Statue.
Interesting. Can you be bigger?
I change into the
The Minotaur.
Minotaur,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then you're just like still medium, though.
I know. That's
Well, he's
as
like
big
a
as
little
I-
taller.
But that's as big as I can get.
You're like 7.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Could you do this? As one of them will transform into a dragon, and the other will transform into a troll.
I will try and I think I will fail.
Yes.
That seems to be beyond me.
Interesting. Ha! Aurora, behave yourself.
That was like a nat 20 right there from her.
She got a sneak attack in.
Yeah.
Go. Don't be bad.
Aw.
All right. Before we go on further, let's take our second break because it's around that time, and I can dispose of an evil little girl for being naughty. So if you need a drink, snack, or a bathroom break, go ahead and take it. We'll be back in a little bit for our last bit here, as they've arrived safely in the core of Vesuva, surprisingly. So back in